Let's get to it. Howdy, folks. Okay. So we just finished with Mount Kazai, if you want to pronounce it. Go ahead and head back to Yafutoma. We got a couple things we need to do while we're there. The game is very likely to throw random crap at me, so we need to make sure we're ready for it. By random, I mean I know everything the game's gonna do, so let's prepare for it. Hey, Mako. I think that's Mako. Hard to tell. Is that Mako? That's Mako. Guys and your freaking dark names. Okay. So we got some money. So we're gonna go ahead and grab 2 Yamato Spirits. Five-foot cannon. A lot bigger than my 10-inch cannon. Serpent Torpedo. Awesome. We had just enough money to do everything I wanted to do. Not quite, actually. We need the Yafutoma and Alcove. Is there anything I can sell? Or am I coming back for that? Might have to come back for that one. Oh, wait. We got... No, I want those. Some of these. Get rid of... We can get rid of some of it. Get rid of that, though. May be able to tell, I am not one to randomly sell my crap. Might have to come back for that. Okay, we'll come back for that. That's fine. Not gonna break anything. The Yafutoma and Alcove won't go away, and the only reason we care about that is that by getting all of the optional ship pieces, we get to be Vice the Extravagant. Any reason I'm hanging on to those items? Not really. I mean, there really isn't. It's just one of those, like, I just don't sell that stuff. In fact, the only reason I sold the accessories just now is because they are literal doubles. Or it's kind of a collection completionist thing. It also, if I just so happen to miss one, this is actually a legitimate reason, though. If I just so happen to miss one, actually having the items on me will tell me which one I'm missing. But we have, we've been doing pretty good so far. We have actually collected enough money pretty much at every section of the game to be able to buy exactly what I want to buy. So I haven't really had any reason to sell anything. The only time we've really run out of money like that has been literally just now. Okay. So a little bit of weirdness going on. The princess and the blue stone. Or as they call it, the, what is it, the Magosphere? The Nogosphere? Okay. Oh. There's Evil's son. Who apparently wants to marry the princess and is convinced that he will. Now we have learned there's a prince somewhere who has been outcast for some reason. And now now Prince Enrique is actually being, you know, not suck. Defends her honor. decides to be a little bit of a badass. And of course, Enrique has a personal stake in the idea of a prince being outcast and exiled from his homeland. Aka may have noticed that there's a little bit of a look going on. I love it. Even on GameCube graphics, we could have that moment that said so much without any words whatsoever. Oh, also, she's here. Beleza is here for some reason. I don't know why. Alrighty. Okay. Yes, we rested very well, thank you. It's Vice's first time sleeping on a mattress. Oh no, guess who's here? The Valuans have showed up. Quick, back to the port with us! Hey, Yuki. Man, Evil and Evil Jr. appear to be, like, smirking. I wonder why. Alrighty. Now, get there. The music is intense, so things will be happening at any second. Any moment now. Big things. Top men. Oh, hey, look. Ships. They're bracketing my ship. Yeah, there's a, I'm not going to use it because I'm not likely to listen to music on the stream, but there actually is a plugin that Twitch uses that'll do that for you. Hey, look, it's Beleza and Vigoro. Hi. Oh, by the way, Vigoro actually has his armor on today. Vigoro, be less of a douche, please. I love that Beleza is always so polite. And she actually does make a point. She specifically does not want to fight. That's not, you know, that's not something she wants. Vigoro doesn't have a wide walk. He has a strut.
See you around, handsome.
Okay, so swashbuckler thing there. We know we can't fight, so we just need to not fight. One of those things. It's one of those things that, like, it doesn't normally make sense unless you realize, oh, right, we can't win this fight. Okay, so apparently they want to, you know, occupy Yafutoma, and the king says no. They were gonna try to do it peacefully, and now, you know, Beleza has, shown that she's made a deal with Evil and Evil Jr. I told you, Grand Viziers. Okay, well, that was a thing that happened. Oh? You didn't realize that I'm an evil son of a bitch? Okay, so minor problem. They want to kill us. And we happen to be sitting inside of this bathhouse over here. Or whatever you want to call it. And in comes, Moeki. Quick! We must escape! I actually ran in heels! They've taken over! We should run and hide. Run away! We cannot fight this. Oh, we don't have our ship. We don't have it. So increasingly over the course of this, game, so I recently watched, Gurren Lagann. I'd never seen it before. I recently actually watched the show. Really liked it. But increasingly, as I play Skies of Arcadia, I keep on drawing parallels between this game and that anime in this whole, man, if I don't have access to my ship, we can't do shit. Like, there's a lot of this feel to it. Well, the swashbuckler choices, they're common sense, but in video games, you usually don't do common sense. You know, it's fight against the odds, it's all this stuff. You don't usually do the common sense thing, but in this you do.
Wow.
Remember, common sense is not always that common. So we are going to go north to the temple. Learning a little bit about Moeki's brother. He's exiled. Shit happened. We're gonna have to go ask him for help. That would have been really convenient if we were actually given control of that small scout ship for a second there, but we're not. I could have gone and gotten a lot of discoveries if they had let me do that, but nope. I should probably save. Saving would be smart. Oh, you're talking about beating around with the bush when you're talking to Drachma in with Drachma in the bar at the very early end. I actually screwed that decision up this time. I didn't remember it. I thought just coming out and saying it was the swashbuckler choice. And that one isn't common sense. I would think the common sense in that situation would be tell Drachma what's going on so he helps you. No, it's don't tell him until he gets interested. Okay, you know. He's been honest and forthright with us, but let's not be with him.
Prepare yourself. Yeah.
Okay. So we get to fight the Tinko. We need their help, but sure, let's kill them. Okay. What am I doing? Vice, kill everything, please. Why would you just stand there on one foot? I could flick you and push you over. I mean, I would love to comment about the fact there's a lot of attack animations, but at the end of the day, I also have to be cognizant of the fact that a lot of these enemies repeat themselves a lot.
That was easy.
So you gotta remember that. Like, a lot of these enemies are repeats of enemies we've seen before. The Tinko aren't yet, but they repeat later. Like, we will see more enemies that repeat these things. So it's easier to put more animations in because they don't have a lot of models. Where is it? Give it to me. Give it. Thank you. The protagonist characters? I mean, there's a decent amount of them. I don't know if they're necessarily all that in the bag of potato chips, but there are a fair amount of animations for Vice and Company. Wait, Mako, did we... I missed where we got back on, or got onto that track. I mean, yes, the FF12 having a fast-forward option is important, but that's also makes the game playable. Small amounts of hate intended towards FF12.
Take this.
Oh. You wish more modern games would repeat character models over and over? That's not really what you want. And Yugi, yeah, I mean, in terms of a, 2000s RPG, it does have a fair amount of animations, but you compare this to, more modern RPGs, and it's nothing. But at the same time, though, it is a lot compared to other RPGs of its era. But at the same time, I'm sitting here and, like, I'm thinking of Evolution. So Evolution is the other RPG of the era that I can readily point at. Because they were both Dreamcast RPGs. Evolution was the first Dreamcast RPG, I believe. But it's the other one I can aim at. If you actually go look at Evolution, Evolution has a gigantic amount of animations, but very, very few character models. Oh, are you talking about just basic moves? If that's the case, I mean, if we're talking about just the basic attack, I could probably agree with you. But I thought we were talking about, like, total amount of animations that each character has. Because, like, in my head, if we're talking about total animations, I go and I think of mag launcher and hand parts, and every single attack has a unique and often weird animation. I'm not gonna say they were amazingly well done, but... Okay. Yeah, because I'm even thinking, you actually do have a point. Even, I'm thinking Final Fantasy X, so the next big RPG that is high on my love list. And even Final Fantasy X, there was only, well, maybe 2 or 3 basic attack animations per character.
For you to die.
For you to die. Also, hi, Daigo. Yep, that's Prince Daigo. So for anybody who knows Final Fantasy XIV, does Daigo remind you of anybody? Specifically the Stormblood expansion. Like, not just in looks, but in attitude and in storyline.
Uh-huh.
Enrique's being a badass, but that is just what Enrique do.
Hey.
I mean, I'm thinking a fair amount of games I think did have up there. I know a fair amount of games that had a crit. I know I want to say Golden Sun had crit animations. And Golden Sun did have multiple animations per character because they actually had multiple weapons per character. So I was just checking for chams real quick. So I'm trying to think just off the top of my head of just turn-based RPGs that I've actually played. Because, I mean, a lot of things, I'd like to say something like Disgaea has a lot of animations, but in Disgaea, each animation is its own individual attack, so it's not kind of the basic attack thing that that you was talking about. Yeah, Fire Emblem's a great example. Fire Emblem does have a fair amount of animations in general. Old man with his ham shoes. Very hard for me to look behind me at my bookshelf full of games because I'm trying to play, and the bookshelf is on the exact opposite side of the room as the video game systems. Okay. Do battle! Yep, we're gonna go on his ship. So, you know, most ships are ships. His has a freaking castle on it. Also, he has a fair amount of ships. Like, he has a bigger armada than we have really seen out of Valua in general. Okay, so we have to get the Delphinus back. That's the plan. Oh, hey, there's Valua. There's the Lynx. There's Vigoro's ship. There's the Delphinus. Oh, Miraji, I am upset at you. Why did you put your flag up in my goddamn ship?
Go.
Now you get no mercy. Okay, so now we're actually seeing armadas, not just like 3 ships. Uh-oh, stuff is happening. Well, Dumb and Dumber over here is gonna do something real stupid. Using him as an anchor actually implies he has use. I'm thinking training dummy. And boarding party. And thud. Hi, how's it going, guys? And how are you all doing today? Good? You freaking got holes in my ship! Really? Counterstances everywhere? Look, they freaking got my ship dented! Oh, I am upset. That's annoying. They did scratch the paint. It's gonna take us, like, hours to buff that crap out. That is true. I don't dent the ship. How are you guys still alive?
This should work.
Like, I've flown the ship through tornadoes, and through hurricanes, and through stone reefs. Like, we have flown the ship through a bunch of stuff. We have not dented the freaking ship. Hey, can we do less of this obnoxious counterstance bullshit, please?
Over there.
Just mildly obnoxious. Making this fight takes so much longer than it needs to.
An utter victory.
I mean, utter victory. There's no cows here. Okay. Look at this. Look at this shit. Oh, I'm upset. Uraji, you got some splaining to do. Where are you, little... Come on! I mean... How do you screw up this badly? It's the most advanced ship of the fleet, and you keep getting hit by shit. Oh, and you guys want to do something. Vice have the captain's hat on? Probably does. He is doing a fair amount of damage. I was gonna ask what happened to our crew, but I imagine they're in the brig somewhere. Like, that's one place that even the freaking combat map has dents. You're probably right, 900. Oh, wait, I didn't check. Hold on. Yeah, he's got the captain's hat on. Okay. Yeah, you never really, like, go and see, like, a brig anywhere on the ship. But I imagine there is one, and they're probably just being held prisoner there. Alternatively, if I remember correctly, the kitchen is locked. Like, you can't go in there during this event. So it may be that they're all holed up in the kitchen. Because if you look, so that's the door to the roof, if I remember correctly, and that's the door to the kitchen, and both bulkheads are blocked. Is that Slink proccing from the boomerang, or is it proccing from, Enrique? Because Enrique has the Sword of Sleep right now. Oh, Miraji. Enrique is ready to kick his ass. Yes! Okay, let's get to it. We're into the usual setup.
Let's try this.
Yep, let's try buffing ourselves. It's not as if we've done this time and time again. This is a new thing. Ow. Please don't do that. That's annoying.
Let's try this.
This should work.
It should work. Those things don't fail. You know what? I'd probably be annoyed if Miraji could counterattack, so I'm kind of glad that he can't. I'll buy some more Glyphs of Might soon. There we go.
Let's try
I don't know why the game considers this to be a boss. Like, this is not a boss. Let me go check the description of Quicken. I think it's just speed, but I'm gonna have to look at it. It's either just speed or it's speed and dodge, but I think it's just speed. On the other hand, Incrum is attack and defense. Yeah, it doubles the speed of all allies, makes it easier to run from battles. I don't know how much use that is practically, however. Vice, kill that. You might be right, ZMC. It's been so long since I looked at the booklet. I don't even have it anymore. I think... Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure red does lose to blue. Oh, hey, look, apparently he can buff himself. That's okay, I have a solution for that. Tell you what. Hey, hey, Fina. Can you go first, please? Can you go before Vice, please? Pretty, please? Wow, that is off Aika. Amazing. Good music. Oh, they both have sleep effects. Okay. Hey, Fina? Thank you, Fina. I love you, too. Say goodbye to your buffs, Miraji, and take a full-powered Pirate's Wrath to the face. Also, I haven't done the full animation for this before. And that is how you ruin people who take over your ship. Bye, Miraji.
That was easy.
He did get a stat helmet. You're exactly right. Ah, it's such a good point. Didn't even have a drop. I love how terrified he is. Enrique is just ruining him. I love that phrase. You're just too pitiful for me to run through. God, that says so much. Hey, look. It's the Draco. We make the joke every time, but is he compensating for something? Oh, that's right, because that's right. We make it every time because Aika makes the joke. Hey, Draco. My cannon's bigger than yours. If you say so. I don't know, I'm pretty happy with how my cannon works.
Bring it on. Take this.
Ow. So, just to make a point, generally, my Moonstone Cannon only needs to shoot once. Good on you, though. Oh, wrong button. That being said, he is going to do a fair amount of damage to me this turn. Yeah, technically, if it hit harder, he would be knocked back further, but I don't think this game cares about things like physics. Let's be fair, have you watched this game? and the shit we do on a regular basis. Here he goes again. And we have to watch this cutscene every damn time. Okay. Kirol, what do you do again? Ship's HP to full. Oh, I forgot about that. I can't do that yet. We'll do that later. Oh. I want Kirala there. Okay, so that was your gun. This is my gun. Moonstone Cannon, fire. I don't know, number one, my gun has a longer animation, and I do 2.5 times your damage. Bite me. You're going down next turn, Figaro. And that was a lot of damage, though. I was actually not expecting that. I don't know, he may not go down next turn. It is conceivable that he will survive another round. You have to watch this cutscene every time. Also, can someone explain to me, he's facing me head on, how does he hit me in the side? How does he manage that? That's magic bullet bullshit. Also, I'm full health again. And you do that? Do you have a crew this badass? Man. Like, I feel bad. This may not take him out. I didn't realize I wasn't going to have enough, or have a ton of stuff. I don't know. Like, Final Vigoro is actually pretty terrifying. Yeah. You did less damage that time. What the hell happened? Also, Vigoro, that just makes you uncomfortable. Can you not look at the underside of my ship? My turn. Moonstone Cannon, fire. For some reason, we both did less damage on the second shot. It's weird. Oh, he was taking evasive action, that's why. Oh, man, for a second there, I was concerned about the damage my ship does. Okay. Hello, Vigoro. Vigoro, Vigoro, Vigoro.